morning, guys, and welcome back to it. And our morning show continues with even more cycling conversations because our next guest can boast that a two-time Olympian is a member of their club as we get ready for the Arima Wheelers Cycling Club fundraiser coming up. To tell me more, Betty Ann Daniel, the Vice President, as well as Patricia Le Blanc, join me on the Now Morning Show. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having us.
But following the competition conversation that was just had, it is immediately extremely important that we get this thing going. Fundraisers are necessary so that clubs can participate in these significant events and continue to represent Trinidad and Tobago. Before we get to the fundraiser, though, let's get into how we've successfully been able to do exactly that in the past. Who is the Arima Wheelers Cycling Club?
All right. So the Arima Wheelers Cycling Club was formed in 2003. And from 2008, we have been producing cyclists every year to date. So, I mean, we have been doing extremely well as a cycling club. We also have cyclists representing the country. So when I say we do well, every year from 2008 to now, we have been representing Trinidad and Tobago internationally.
So we're talking Pan Am Games, Junior Worlds, what competition?
That's right.
Correct.
The Elite, the Worlds, because we have our Kwesi Brown,
right,
two-time Olympian. So he has also been out there making strides for Arima Wheelers and, of course, by extension, the country.
Now, our previous guest did a good job of mentioning how important Arima itself was to the cycling sport. Do you think that that continues to be the case, Pat? Has that changed a little bit?
I think it has changed a little bit, but cycling is definitely going to bring it back on the map. We're definitely going to bring it back.
Now, in terms of the actual events that will help us towards that end, we have a few coming up. And so we have targets, dollar values that is, and necessities that we need to look forward to. So tell me about the fundraiser and how we're going to get to those targets, Betty Ann.
Right. So what was just discussed on the former visitors, we are also going towards trying to raise funds. And this is to assist the cyclists. Points at the end of the day is it for the elite cyclists. And this is going to take them forward to 2028 Olympics.
Now, Betty, I'm gonna switch over, if you will, because I think you're getting a little bit of an audio problem. And in terms of continuing the conversation, we have a number of events as early as July. Any idea as to how many persons we have ready to participate so far? Then?
Well, we have 10 cyclists going out there. We have 3 girls. We have Adriana Sijagat. We have Alexia Wilson, and we have a junior who's going out with us, Renelle Bernard. She is actually going out with us for the first time just for encouragement and to see what happens out there. And then we have the guys. We have Kwesi, of course, Kwesi Brown. We have Ryan Dabro. We have Darnell James, and we have Nigel Ali going out with us on this team this time. They are definitely getting ready to find their way heading towards the Olympics, seeking their goals and getting their points. So this is going to be quite an experience for them, something they're looking forward to, anxiously looking forward to. We know there's some concern about LA right now, but I think we'll be all right. And we just need to now finalize that funding, finalize. We have been lucky to get some sport and culture funding, which has helped with the ticketing and that kind of thing. And now we need to seal the deal. We need to make the rest for their accommodation, their food, their ground transfers and stuff like that. The kids on their own, they have to provide their overweight, which is a hefty sum for parents as well as paying for their competition. I mean, the more we make, the more we can help them.
Right.
But initially, we are trying now to make sure we secure the accommodation, ground transfer, and that sort of thing.
Fundamentals.
And all the excess will help them as well. Will help cut down what they have to put out on their own.
Betty Ann, do we have figures in mind for these values?
We do. So we are out by $40,000. So this is what we are seeking. So in order to get that amount of money, we have a fundraiser set, which is in the form of a raffle. So, yeah.
Have a good raffle.
And the prizes are really excellent in terms of the first prize is a 40-inch smart television. So, I mean, the second prize, we have a microwave. The third, a mini appliance. The fourth, facial. And then we have 5 consolation prizes.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I would encourage persons to take part in the raffle and, try and see the prizes that you can win. But additionally to that, on the 22nd, we have the draw of the raffle, and that's going to be live on our Instagram page.
It's an
Yes.
event of sorts.
Yes.
Even if you don't win any of those prizes, though, we know exactly what it's going towards, and we can see the value therein. Can I ask each of you to tell me a little bit as to how you became a part of the club, or why, perhaps? One of you used to be a cyclist, right?
Not me. Definitely not me. But my grandson is a cyclist, and because of him, I somehow got hooked.
I love it. A family affair.
Yes.
Yes, and I can ride, but I don't compete.
Okay.
So actually, how I started in the club, my son, at the time when he was 5 years old, he said, he came to us, his father and I, and he said, Mom, I want to cycle. We don't know where that sport came from because normally the normal sports, the football, right. So it's like, okay. So we went up to the Arima Velodrome and we saw 1 or 2 coaches up there. So we spoke with them, and that is how Arima Wheelers would have gotten involved. We would have gotten involved in the cycling. So it has been a while I have been there. And even from the inception of the club, I've also continued since then.
Fantastic. Commitment is important.
That's right.
And for those persons who not only want to donate, but want to become a part of the club, how can we do that?
Sure. So they can call us at 751-6462. That's my number, VP Education, or the VP Finance, 791-8393, or our secretary,
735-0788. And we'll be happy to have you on board. We have 3 fantastic coaches. Our head coach, of course, is Fitzroy Daniel. Then we have Uncle Sam, who's fondly called. He takes the little ones from 5 to 12. And then we have, in the middle, we have Uncle Jeremy Sajagat, who does the middle section, the tiny mites and stuff. And then Uncle Roy, who's our head coach, he goes with the elites.
I'm immediately sold on the fact that everybody is uncle. It makes it feel much more comfortable and much more doable.
That's right.
But I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to try to be a cyclist at this point in my life. I could support otherwise, and that includes being a part of the raffle, of course, joining the Instagram live, and donating.
Yes.
Right.
Now, if we didn't want to participate in the raffle itself and just wanted to make a donation altogether, can we do that as well?
Of course you can, and we want to invite corporate buddies on board to assist the Arima Wheelers Cycling Club. We have short-term plans that we are putting in place, and we really need the support in terms of finance. Yeah, so we are asking persons to come on board and support us.
So I want to ask outright, all of this success in terms of a 2-time Olympian and other representation across campaigns and competitions, there hasn't been any corporate support at all?
Yes, we have had. Yes, we have had. But
I was worried.
But yeah, we have had. But in terms of cycling and the sport being very expensive, it's an ongoing expense. So we are looking for someone to really come on and sort of adopt the club, right. So we know that financially we are going to be sound going forward.
Well, 40,000 sounds like a big figure, but I have faith that it can be done.
Yes.
And if persons wanted to connect with you otherwise, tell me that Instagram page that they can tune in for that grand draw as well.
Right. So it's at Arima Wheelers Cycling Club. At Arima Wheelers Cycling Club. You get onto the Instagram page and you're going to see the drawing of the raffle live. Or even to come on the page and make whatever questions or whatever you have. So that way you can connect with us.
And before we wrap up, Pat, as much as you don't ride and you're getting ready to support your grandson, any final thoughts that you wanted to share with Trinbago as we get ready to create even more Olympians?
Yes, bring your kids out, join Arima Wheelers. We are a family-oriented club. We enjoy having you. We do a lot. We have our education committee. We do a lot of community work and stuff like that. And we really encourage people to come on out and be part of the club. We really would enjoy. I mean, as we said, all we have produced, We have like Ran, who has done gold medal in last team sprint. We have Daniel James, who's also medalist in international competitions. So we have done it, and we can continue to do it. We have the little ones who totally enjoy cycling. And please, come on out, support us, be part of it, and let's get Arima Wheelers going again.
Get that wheel turning,
Yes,
and we will continue to keep going here and now after these messages. Stick around, guys.